I'm RaDona from boysandgirlshairstyles.com. Today I have Walker here and we are going to cut his hair. I'm going to use a number 3 guard. We are going to come around his sides and take all the hair off here with the number 3. And then we're going to cut the top, and after I'm going to show you how to style it in a side faux hawk. We've done like the Kato video for Kato's hair when it's all up front. It's kind of like that, but it's just styled more to the side, but it's not all the way down the side. So I'll show you when we get to that part. It's a really popular haircut. A lot of people are wearing it like this now, which I love. Like I say, this is a number 3, which is kind of the middle of all the blades. Not way short and not long, so. Okay, so then I'm going to start back here in the crown area. And I'm going to take a little bit of length off here. Come around the back. Okay, and then I'm going to come up, forward, and then to the side. And you can do this as long as you want, and as short as you want. We're just going to kind of do his a little shorter, not way short, but we want it to be kind of clean looking. So we're going to do a little bit shorter. Okay, I'm going to hold this front straight up so I don't take the length off of that, because I want it a little bit longer for when we style that. Okay, and then you can come this way and double check this haircut. Just kind of even it out. You'll be able to see if it's uneven when you lift it up that way. Okay, then you can just pull this down, just kind of cut into this a tiny bit. I'm not going to cut it straight across, I'm just cutting into it. Okay, now I'm going to blend his haircut with a very thin comb. Just push in and then bring the comb back out. With this haircut, I like to blend it quite high. You'll just see when I style it why I like to kind of do it a little bit higher. And comb that down and then lift it up. You can blend by going, straight across the comb this way, or you can also blend going up this way. Just depends which, whatever way you like, whatever way you feel comfortable doing it is okay. A lot of people use scissor over comb. I really like to use the clipper over comb. So shear over comb is the same as obviously this, but you're using your shears, going up this way with your shears instead of the clippers. Okay, I'm just going to see if he is blended good enough. I'm going to blend in just a little bit more on this side. Okay, then I also am going to take my thinning shears, just kind of come up through here. This will just make it easier to style. This makes shorter hairs into the longer hairs. So the longer hairs sit on the short hairs, so it helps it to style. Okay. Then I'm going to take, sorry, here's my little clippers. I'm going to go straight across from his ear and just take that straight there, and then I'm going to go around his ear. Okay, then I'm going to go to the middle of his head. Just come around that hairline. Again, I'm going to line it up with the ear there. Go around his ear. You can hold that ear down. Got some hair on him. Okay, and then I am going to take a root lifter just in between this. And then, let's see, gonna use a little bit of mousse, just rub it in really good. Okay, so Kato, we come here, we're gonna push this, and we kind of want it up here in the front. And we kind of want this down in the back, but the side. So we want to kind of push this to the side, but kind of have this front up. Okay, and then I'm going to take some Blast. Which is like a really, really strong hairspray. Okay, and I'm barely going to start the blow dryer. Bit with the blow dryer. Okay, he's got some fun cowlicks back here, so I'm just making sure they're going to stay down. Okay, so you can kind of have that up in the front and then off to the side. And that is another fun way to style a boy's haircut. Hi, I'm RaDona from boysandgirlshairstyles.com. Today we have Taylor, and we are going to do a haircut on him. I'm going to use the number 4 on the sides, and then I'm just going to kind of trim this just a little bit. He wants it longer. He doesn't want it really shaved on the sides. And then we're going to kind of part it off to the side, not like a straight part, but we're going to push this off to the side, kind of bring the front bang down this way, and then I'll style this front through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the number 4, and this is going to take a little bit off, not too much. Like I say, he wants it a little bit longer, not so buzzed on the sides, but yet this is going to clean it up. Okay, I'm just going to come around about here, and then that's where I'll start blending it after I cut the top. If there's any cowlicks in the back, just go against the cowlick. He's got tons of hair. Tons and tons of hair. So yeah, number 4 is good if you know, you don't want it way buzzed, but then it gets, you know how it gets a little bit bulky and kind of too fluffy for a cut, and a number 4 is really good to use. So just go around all the sides and the back. Okay, and then I am going to just, I'm going to just wet this down. Like I say, we're just going to kind of trim it a little bit, not too much. I think what I'm going to do with his is do a little bit more texture, just because he has so much hair. See, I'm just kind of trim this up just a little bit. Then come around this back side here. Anyway, what I was saying, sorry, is I'm going to texture his hair a little bit more. Instead of cutting off length instead, just so it doesn't go so bulky. It takes some of that hair out, especially with his type of hair. Like I say, he has a ton of it. It's a little bit, not wiry, but it's just so thick that it just gets a poofy look. So if we take the thinning shears to it, texturizing shears, then that will help that out, especially when it starts to grow out. Just barely going to take a little bit off the bang area, just because he's wanting that longer, so he can kind of push it to the side. Okay, I'm going to take these sides and I'm going to come in this way and then just kind of pull out. I'm just going to connect this a little bit, kind of blend it through this area. Again, just kind of, when you put your comb in, pull it back out. Don't leave the comb all the way in. Or like I said before, you'll take a big chunk out of the hair. So just make sure that you do that so you don't take big chunks out of the hair. See, with this haircut, you can see I didn't come up as far, it's just down here, and then we're just kind of blending down through this area instead of clear up through here. Okay, so just go around the sides there and the back, and then, sorry, I'm going to come this way, just to make sure that this is blended good enough. Okay, I'm going to blend a little bit more back here. Okay, then after you blend, what I would do is I would just take this whole area from your top to your side where I blended it, and just take and connect those sides. See that little corner? Go